This page will save you a lot of time. This is where all the questions are getting answered, and we've added the legal page. Not so fun, but really necessary. In front of you, you will see the terms of service. And I will open the page view on the left side. What you'll see here is that I put in Article 1, the identity of, for example, or how it will start. And what you're going to do is you are going to put in your text here, put in your article here, and just duplicate this one and do the exact same thing over and over again. If you are a little bit more lazy, you want to do it in one time, you can copy paste it into this, but then you don't have the nice title, for example. So that's just how you want it, but yet if you want to launch really quick, then that will be an option, but it's designed to be aesthetically pleasing, of course. And you will do the exact same thing with the return policy. Depending on what length your title is, make sure that you fill it in here. The page in front of you is the FAQ page, and it might look a bit overwhelming because there is loads of information in it. But once you totally put everything in it, it will make sure that you save a lot of time. I will show the preview of this page because it's a little bit less overwhelming. Here you see everywhere the plus buttons, and that's the answer on the question. So what you're going to do, and here I'll show you directly, it's a little menu which scrolls directly to the section you're answering to. Now going back to the back end of Show It. So of course, again, we have here a banner with a catchy line, and here you have the segmentations of the questions and the answers. And the thing is, what's happening here is that all the answers are unfollowed. So you see literally everything what might make it a little bit overwhelming. What you do here is you put in your question, and then here you put in the answer, of course, and this you can do all the way down here. Here we put in a little description how you use the product, but it could be also how to clean it or anything else. Again, if you don't want this, just hide the whole section. What you do here, of course, is clicking on the name and then referring to the section you want to scroll to. Let's see, if you want to have an extra question, just duplicate it and also duplicate the answer. Make sure it's also beneath the question and the answer. You just duplicate it. What is then really important is going here, clicking on the plus or the minus. So what you see then is this canvas, and you go to next. What's happening then, if people clicking on the plus, it changes to a minus, so they can properly close it. Otherwise they can close it, but it still display the plus, which is a bit confusing. What you're going to do then is referring to the right question. So this is question 4, and of course you want to have answer 4. Here it's already filled in because I didn't really duplicate it, but make sure that if you're clicking on this one, your side to canvas is pointing to the next one. So it will show up the minus, and the action is referring to the right answer. Now we're going to view 2, and here you see already that it changes to a minus. So what's happening here, it refers to the previous canvas, which is a plus. So if people click on this, it's going to the previous canvas, and also the answer will close. So what's happening here is you have it on hide canvas, and it's hiding the right canvas. What's happening otherwise, it's still referring to a previous canvas, for example. So that's how you can add an extra question. If you want to have less questions and answers, then I would suggest just make them invisible. So don't remove them because you might need them later. These are not loads of questions, so I can imagine that you need all of them. Just make sure you hide them for the moment, and once you need them, you can display them again.